So, welcome in, fam. This is our first AMA in the Discord. We expect it to be quiet and it's not too much concern. I know a lot of you guys are busy, and we haven't started any whitelist pushes or marketing or anything like that yet. That is in the works though. But I just want to get you guys up to date with sort of where we're at right now. We have all the art done, which is super cool. I can't wait to show you all. What you guys have pretty much been seeing is just samples and stuff so far, but the art is back. So what we're doing first is we wanted to, because we added these two new icons under the cards, we're changing some of the format of the text now. So we'll get that done first. However, because I knew that was going to take a little while to get done, I decided to invest some, because a lot of things right now we're waiting on them. So we're waiting to get to the printers. We're waiting to get all our partners in line and make sure they're happy, get things ready to go. We're not hurrying anyone, which is kind of the goal. The aim isn't to make anyone rush for this sort of a project. We want this to outshine 99% of what we've seen come into this space. So that's our goal, and that's what we're going to be pushing for. And a lot of the partners are here because they agree with that. What can I tell you next? The art and oh yeah, so we're looking over some of the app stuff now. We know that's going to be it's going to be a significant project on its own. But we're going over that now. We're getting quotes outside to do some of the technical work, but we're getting some of the work done ourselves. So we're reducing costs there, which is good. Because remember, I'm funding this myself. This isn't, we've got no Kickstarter or anything like that. Once we release, that's the product. What else can I tell you in the recent stuff? That's about the newest. Actually, we did run the competition for the name that section of land or name that place. A couple of the guys got in. We got their names added to the list. So we're going to be shadowing off the rest of the area. That'll be going back to the artist, and we'll be putting in the little icons, the roads, a few small rivers, goat trails, extra locations that are all going to pop up in the book and through the lore. Kind of makes it fun too. I've actually been going back to the book and reading through of Death Knight, and it's fun to be able to see how he's traveling and where he's at and why terrain differs and things like that. But anyway, that's up to the guys that like the book side of it and the reading. Hero token and its use cases. Okay, so the hero token, we're not going to be doing any launches or public releases or any major airdrops per se. The aim of the token is to be rewarded. And that can be for basic things like playing games, participating in events. So Boatsman, you actually got yourself one just for being here, and if you're the only person by the end of the show, you also get to test out one of our games, or you can test out all of them if you want, and you'll get a reward for that too, and that'll be a hero token. So we're not putting them up for sale anywhere, regardless of the value. Now these little fellas will come in handy. We will have auctions, we will have raffles, we will have a store where you'll be able to use these tokens. What these tokens will be able to get you is, for the most part, we're trying to get IRL items, but it won't be just that. Some of our partners may offer prizes for different events, sponsorships, things like that. And you'll be able to buy them directly with these tokens. And I'm talking not having thousands of these tokens in order to buy something. It's more like one or two, because we really do want to reward people for their efforts. And keep the value of the token, strong. If we just release it, people start buying and selling, we know it's what happens with hype projects and if an influencer gets involved. So we'll be avoiding that at all costs. The new Discord bots and their use cases. Okay, I've been working on these a bit. We got a lot of things that I want to put together in the end, but where it's at now, it's going pretty good. We have 4 bots available. They're not all completely running, and I'm not opening them all up just yet, but we do have Drag Hunt. So Drag Hunt isn't really a game per se, it's more of a community or a raffle night game if you like. What we've done is we hide a dragon or several dragons inside there, and they become what you'd call the main prizes. Then we have wyverns, and then we have the undead. So as the game plays, you basically pick one of the cards and you flip them. And if that card is the undead, well, guess what happens? You fight the undead and die. But if you flip a wyvern, you get the second place prize, or if you flip the dragon, you get the grand prize. There's 3 modes to that. There's one which is just the original, which is basically you flip a card and you see what you get. And that just happens every step of the way. So one person comes in, they may spend a token because they want to flip a card. We might put a Sony PlayStation in there, for example. They flip the card over, and if that card's an undead, well, that was their turn. If they get a turn again card, they get to turn again. They got lucky. If they get a wyvern, well, they might get, a stream game or something like that, but just a second place prize. And yeah, if they get the dragon, well, they get the grand prize. So that's kind of fun. Community is a little different. It's played more like an actual community game. So people can buy one of the numbers on the table, and there's 53. They just use the tokens, and each time they can go in and buy one number. And once all the numbers have been selected, the bot will automatically flip them over and show what all the prizes are. And the person that had, say, card number 5 and that had the dragon under it, well, they'd get the grand prize. You guys get the idea. So that's something that you can sort of leave running for a week or two. Let people come in and peck at it, or buy prizes, or encourage each other. All that sort of thing. What's the other mode? Oh, the other mode is game show mode. So game show mode is where we get people, they get to buy in with a single token, and we have prizes on the table. And the aim is, it's a survival game, but it's live. And if you manage to get your way through and find the dragon by picking card after card after card and not dying, well, you get all the prizes and the dragon prize involved. If you do die along the way, well, that's your life taken. However, you can buy an extra life, and you buy that with 1 token. And once you pay for that token, you get to continue on again, trying to go through the cards to hopefully hit that prize. So that's the 3 game types for Drag Hunt. Then we've also got, what was the other one called? Hero Challenge. So Hero Challenge, actually no, let me take a step back. We've got the other one called Dungeonite Heroes on Discord. And what that is, it's our card game. It's just put into a bot form with a couple of different modes set to it, which will be changing soon. It's basically set up running. We just wanted to make sure that, the math was working right, that you didn't cast a spell even though you didn't have enough mana. So we got out the little bugs like that. But the game is now playable, and the way the game plays now, you can play solo. You just play against the bot, which is kind of all right. It gives you an idea of the different characters, what they can do. Or you can play a versus match, which is pretty straightforward. You just type in, which one is it? Let me go back. I haven't played it for a few days. It's iChallenge, I believe it is, or Hero Challenge, something like that. But I'll post it all in notifications. So when you do that, you go into the game, it'll say pick your mode, you select versus. Once you select versus, you just then tag the other person that you want to play with you, and that'll ping them. If they're already there, cool. Now you get to select your hero. You select the hero that you want to play as. Then your opponent, they select the hero they want to play as, and then you play a turn-for-turn game with the hero, with different specialties, different powers, special attributes available, things like that. They're all unique in their own way. Hey, Honeybee, welcome in. That's my wife, guys. Feel free to give her love hearts and things in the chat. We all love that. That was the... What are we up to? Hero Challenge now. So, yeah, Dungeonites Heroes on Discord is literally just Dungeonites Heroes. It's in a very simple form, but that is the card game in all itself. The Hero Challenge. This one's fun. Okay, this is one that I'm going to play around with a lot more and get it a little bit more epic. But basically, it's an arcade game, and you're playing as one of the heroes. Currently, eventually, we'll have some other characters you can play and restrict the heroes to our holders. But yeah, you can go into the game just like you would a solo or versus match. Once you're into the game, you battle a creature, a weaker zombie, and as you progress, you can earn different weapons. You can earn health, mana. And you've basically got to try and get to the final floor. Currently, we've got a 20-floor adventure challenge. Feel free to give it a try. One of the guys got to floor 15 the other day, which was kind of impressive. But like I said, I'll post it up soon at the end of this meeting. I'll set up and give you guys a nice announcement to go through. One more. What was the other one? And the hero token bot. Okay, so with the hero token bot, it's going to be our way of distributing a lot of the minor prizes to start with. Eventually, we'll get a store made up, and you'll be able to pay directly from the store any items through the Discord, have them sent to your wallet or whatever steps are needed to be taken. You'll be able to do it through the bot. We're also using that same bot to collect whitelists, wallets, when it comes to all the whitelist wallet collection. Been testing it out. Seems to works good. It's nice and easy. It's easy for you guys. It's easy for me. So everyone's going to win on that, which is normally not the case. You always hear about the drama of files going missing, or they didn't do something right, or a bot didn't do this. I've dumbed it down as much as I can. I've kept it cheap overheads, and in the end, I just end up with a text file, and the text file's perfect. It fits straight into the code, so we're pretty good there. What else? What else? What else? Is one I can go over the mint. If you want more info on the mint, I did put up a channel, whitelist and mint info. Do look over that. It's kind of important. If you have any questions about it, just ask me. This mint's doing things differently because we're not a hype where we're not looking to steal a whole bunch of people's money. We're just putting a product out there that people actually want. However, we do know the risks of being in the NFT world and having people trying to scam us or our holders and things like that. So we've made the mint a lot more different. We're forcing people to be a part of the project or donate to charity. It's pretty straightforward. That's why they have time limits to claim their NFTs, get the fidgeables. They still get the NFT back in a better form, obviously, but they give up their placekeeper, if you like, NFT at the start. And that's to keep things real. That's to stop our floor price getting dumped. We want it to show as an expired project because it is an expired mint. Season 2 will do the same thing all the way up to Season 10. We're pretty confident how it's going to work. The smart contract is being put together by Dungeon Master himself. If anyone knows him, incredible with his coding, absolutely incredible. So he's gone over, he's got all that set up for us. So we're in a really good spot there. You guys got any questions? Do you want to drop them in the chat? I can answer them now while we're here, or if you want to think about anything. The project is kind of deep. If you haven't yet, if you've got the Founders Pass especially, I do recommend going to our YouTube, watching those videos, because I do go into detail of the main goals and what we intend to accomplish. And Dino, welcome friend. I didn't see you sneak in there. The boatsman might have a question for me. It is possible to get the Founders Pass. There's a few steps that need to be taken, and because this is in our Discord AMA, I'm more than happy to tell you. There's lots of little hidden secrets in this project, kind of like the hidden menu at McDonald's, or what are the other ones Americans have? In-N-Out Burger, things like that, where they can go in and they find these hidden menus. I've done that with the whitelists. I've done that with a lot of prizes. There's some pretty cool stuff there. In fact, the more people that sort of dive into the project or even read old posts and things like that, they might come across some hints. The Founders Pass, to get that, you need to, first of all, prove in yourself in Web3, have a reputation that's worth looking into. If we can go through and find out you've been part of scams, or you've been hanging out with bad actors and strange transactions to your wallet, because we'll check. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for eliminating bad actors day one. So if you've got that happening for you, then you've either got to have a project of your own that you've been working on with a good reputation, be a content creator, or basically be a hero in this space, someone that's providing to this space, unsung heroes especially. We want to bring you guys to the limelight. We want the world to see you. We don't want it to go through the old traditional Web3 method of being, who can make the most noise and make the most money. That's not our goal. That's not our goal at all. We don't need to do that. The last thing you've got to do is get on a call with me, face my scrutiny, and I basically do a vetting of you, your project, if you have one, and anything you may have done in the past. Once again, eliminating bad actors before they even get in here. The aim is to try and keep the Founders Pass really strict. because they're being rewarded basically for being in this space and doing great things. And the fact of the matter is, a lot of them are going to be partners with what we're offering. The way we can market for them, the new clients and customers that we'll be bringing in that we can funnel directly to their projects. It hasn't been done by anyone else, and I don't know why. I don't understand. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. We've done some research. I've spoken to marketers. They're like, yeah, that's a good idea. You should absolutely do that. I'm like, well, why is no one else doing it? And they said, well, sometimes just things haven't been thought of. So we're going to roll with it. It sounds pretty good so far. Um, yeah, that's all you really needed. Founders Pass isn't like super strict or anything. It's just people have to be checked. Waiting on a new. Okay. Yeah. Well, grab me in the DMs. We'll get on a call. I'll look over your project and things. Like I said, I want people to shine that are doing well in this space and eliminate the bad actors. That gives us a good reputation too, you know. People see us and go, yeah, those guys, they only vet projects, so not all the projects get in, but usually they're going to be more trustworthy, blah, blah, blah. That's the sort of reputation I'd like to have. Uh, is that what I'm doing, or is that what you're doing? Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah, let us check it out, because that's exactly what we're doing here. And, you know, if we're marketing to the right people and IRL people, and partnership with us could actually be significant for both parties, honestly. So yeah, jump in my DMs. What's your physical utility, may I ask? Oh, nice, June. Are you doing that full time, or is that just something you're doing as a hobby? Excellent. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. That's what I want to hear. See, there are people out there working and pushing forward to do good things. All right. I think that just about does everything. You got any other questions there, fam? We can certainly catch up in the DMs. But I might let everyone go. We kept it short and sweet, which is what we wanted. 30 minutes, that's perfect. Usually I'm doing AMAs for an hour at least. But if anyone that came in late, yeah, well, you're going to hear it in the recordings anyway, and you're probably listening now. Thanks for listening to my mug for the last little while. Even if you have any questions that come late, guys, drop them down in the chat. Just give me a tag. Pretty much always available. My head will be down, but I do stop back in frequently, obviously, to make sure everyone's well. But much love to you all, and that's all from me. Bye.